So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And it's James. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saka going forward. He won't be happy with that one. Modric. Pasalic. Perisic in acres of space out wide. And he shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
Croatia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Saka. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. England with the corner, they're first. Perisic gets it away. Now it's Bellingham. Good ball. Chance for a shot! Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. Gvardiol. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Bellingham. Saka. Can he finish? Goal, England! And there is your opener. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Croatia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
England already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Not the most accurate pass. Gvardiol. Baturina tries to pass it through. And he's running through. Oh, important interception. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, that's neat. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Anderson. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And here's Saka. Driven in. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Distributed tidily. Perisic kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vuskovic. Now Modric. Gordon. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And here's Kane. Kane! He's got away with one there. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Gordon. Ball in towards the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Saka. Now Anderson. Gordon. Stanisic does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, it's come loose. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Vuskovic clears it away. Sučić. And here's the chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Sučić is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's cut it out. Šutalo. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
England have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Kane being given no... Tries one from range! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Played down the flank. Perisic providing an outlet. There's the shot! Goal! Croatia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Croatia leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's got away from it. And the shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
England dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Threads one in, deftly away. What a throw in. Swung over. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Baturina. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Kane. Shot, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for England. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 20, Gordon. Coming on the field, number 10, Eze. Number 14, Rashford.
That is good progress on the left. That is good alertness. Now it's Bellingham. Now there's a fight. Can he finish? Goal, England! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He was made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 14.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Marcus Rashford.
Croatia choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
England with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Stanisic. Takes it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Croatia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
England have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 15, Gay.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution in progress.
Croatia can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Rashford. Vlasic. Rice. Bellingham powering forward here. Perisic. And Gvardiol. And it's Modric. Modric. In with the challenge.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Rashford. Knocks it into space. This might spell danger. Vlasic. And he's hit it long. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Lovely, now then. And it's Modric. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Kane. England are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Schutalo. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So they make their point on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Oh, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Ghana have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
We're on the way. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. shifted it to the flank. Bellingham. Madueke makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Yeah, he's got such good balance and control, Peter, and he marries his technical ability with his great pace. And he's also quite a tasty character when he gets in a scoring position too. He has a good array of finding the back of the net.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kane bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a really well-measured ball. Ayew. Oh, he's goal side. He's rising! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's made its way to him. And now they can spring out of defence. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
O'Reilly makes a dash for it. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Delivers the ball. Oh, greatly! Goal, England! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England, after 17 minutes, is number 11, Harry Kane!
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Spread it left. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, what a mistake! Semenyo! Oh, good finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 19 minutes is
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Antoine Semenyo.
Ghana restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fab. And Ayew! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? An instinctive delivery. And the pass is intercepted. Strong running down that left flank. Bellingham. Madueke. Chance! Goal! England! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. England leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's intervened well there. Anderson. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Kane has given away a free kick. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Real chance! Gordon chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he was alert to it. Sulemana.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And he's being shifted off it.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Sulemana. England have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And it's O'Reilly.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Madueke. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. So, a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
England leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Quansah drives forward on the overlap. Semenyo scooting forward. Space for him to turn and look. Now that's well seen too. Great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Crunching tackle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This looks promising. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He's got away. Ayew! Oh, it's hit the post. Gordon. It's a pretty loose pass. Sulemana distributed tidily. Rice with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. O'Reilly charging forward, the ball at his feet, threads one in, all the way back. It's not an especially good pass, that.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here. Ghana really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Brilliantly cut out. England will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a nine-man team.
Number 24, coming on the field is number 19, Williams.
England making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That's good running with the ball. Rodgers. For Jordan Henderson. Over to the right flank. In towards the back stick. He's there and gets it away. Watkins tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Ghana, number 3.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field, number 5, Partey.
And that has been
Number
cleared.
8.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's bounced back off the post. Ball in towards the middle. Rodgers! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rodgers is offering a wry smile there.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rodgers. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
England clearly have been instructed to kill...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
England go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. England present their opponents with the best possible chance here. twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer for Ghana after 82 minutes is number 9.
Ghana cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Eze can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
England have their third corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ghana are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Henderson. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Watkins, nicely weighted ball. England moments now away from seeing this one out. Semenyo finding himself in space. There's the shot!
6 added minutes.
Iñaki Williams wins the duel this time. Some players have clearly taken issue here and things are threatening to boil over.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Watkins. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodgers. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for England, number 27, Morgan Walton.
And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. England may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
This is a hard one to take.
but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
And so, to avoid defeat is to go through. Every reason here for them to believe, but this has got to be done. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we rise now for the English national anthem. They are already looking forward to life at the business end of this competition. It's a job that just needs finishing off.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And it's played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Swung over. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! Against the crossbar. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, can he get onto this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
England claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Definitely not one of his best. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's been hooked away. And it's Mainoo. And this is Kane. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Spread to the right. It's a good foot in there. Gordon scooting forward. Oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Showing great feet there. James. Anderson. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Murillo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's well spotted. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. Crunching tackle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Murillo. And it's Murillo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Foot in. Saka. Menu. Saka. And it's Menu. It's Bellingham. And he's well for chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
England
So it's
certainly
been even
have
so
plenty
far.
of positives
Which
to
way
take
will
from
things go
that
in the
first
second
half,
half?
especially the way
Ours,
they were
of
able
course.
to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gordon. And the counter is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Knocks it out wide. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Not a hint of offside here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Kane. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Played it. Towering header! And the skipper leads the way. And Captain Charisma hits the bullseye.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What a fantastic inspiration he is to the rest. Setting the standards yet again.
England, after 56 minutes,
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Driving forward. Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Knocks it into space. Anderson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
substitutions taking place.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The ball's gone astray. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for England, number 16, Mainu, number 26.
He's gone for it!
Number 18.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Number 11, Rashford. Substitution in progress.
Panama have opted to make another change here. He is through here. England still have the cards to affect this game.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Panama restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rashford. Shot, surely! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford.
England leading now.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. And he is deft. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Murillo. Murillo is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for England. Number 9, Kane. Number 8, coming on the field, number 19, Watkins.
Just seeing the board now,
Number
it's going to be 5
14,
extra minutes.
Henderson. There will be 5
Watkins.
minutes added time.
That is good alertness. Jordan Henderson. Eze. Bellingham. Now it's Saka. Nice interception, well timed. Godoy. Henderson has given away a free kick. Godoy. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully, with the glamour and the glory of the knockout phase to come. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I would say, Peter, that it's not the ideal way to go through, but I'm sure if you were offered a passage to the knockout stages, you would take that.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.
Well, all of a sudden we're talking a different language, the language of knockout football. Now that the group stages are over, there is no margin for error. Only one of these teams can prevail here. It is do or die time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, this is an elevated level of competition, Jim, the kind you know all too well.
Well, Peter, I think this is the stage where one's chances can depend on the smallest of margins.
Yeah, the devil's in the detail, eh?
It is indeed, and I think these two sides will be feeling very good having made it through the group stage.
Bellingham! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. James with the short one. Good read, needed to be. Democratic Republic of Congo are looking to go forward now. Masuaku. Now this could be a chance. Bakambu gets flagged offside. Over to the right flank. This looks promising. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he plays one through. Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 9, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Rice. Threads one in. Mukau. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Saka. He is just caressing the ball. Mukau. Bellingham. Now it's Bakambu, spread it left. Referee's given a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Masuaku. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's good play from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Plays it across. That is a brilliant interception. Quality ball. Rashford. And it's Bellingham. Mukau. Kayembe. Rice does really well there, he is strong. Good ball, good take.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, that looks a decent ball. O'Reilly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Bakambu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't. Just the keeper in his way. He's real chance. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Saka just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Saka is onto this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Masuaku. Kayembe. Now, can they get him away? Saka. Now it's Kane. Now it's Bellingham. Played out wide. O'Reilly. Ball played for Rashford. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Has a look and plays it forward. And smartly reclaimed.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that is the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
So, half-time in the opener. England are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Nice interception, well timed. Mukau. Crunching tackle. That has ended up in no man's land. Wan-Bissaka. Mukau.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Kane. Saka. Looking for the run. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Tuanzebe, spread out to the left. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's going wide left.
Kane. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Wan-Bissaka. And Mbemba. And it's Masuaku.
And that's gone loose.
And that's a throw-in.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Can he get it through? Now it's Saka. Looking for the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
England find a position of real strength now.
Kayembe. This is a promising build-up.
That's going in strongly.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee's come over. It's a red card. England are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution for England. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming on
England
the field,
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
17,
next substitution.
Morgan Rogers. Number 18, Gordon. Substitution in progress.
Quickly taken. Wissa. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Sadiki.
Now he's got space here. Rashford. Kane under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rashford. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for England. Number 41, Rice.
Oh, good steal,
11,
he just read it.
Rashford. Coming on the field, number 2,
Kane!
Fonsa.
And no mistake. Just cruising, they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Harry Kane.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. England have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Gordon. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is expertly dealt with. Kayembe. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pickle. Oh, some tackle that. And Wan-Bissaka. There will be a throw-in. England making further changes here, and in quick succession. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Substitution for England, number 9, Kane. Coming on to replace him is number
Wan-Bissaka.
19, Watkins.
Tuanzebe.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Watkins. Tries one from range. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. O'Reilly is the guilty party there. Tuanzebe. And it's Mbemba. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Watkins. That is great defending, so alert. And that is that. England have done it. They are indeed through. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This looks like a real statement victory, Peter. The kind of result where they announce themselves as the team to beat. I don't want to get carried away here, but they could be a serious contender.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So another step closer to the big business on this ultimate global stage for the game. And with it comes heightened expectations, heightened ambitions and aspirations. This place really is sparkling, the atmosphere as strong as the ultimate prize. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So with every step comes heightened hope, heightened expectation, Jim.
Yes, Peter, I think this is probably the round where you get a serious indication as to who the serious candidates are, who has the momentum.
And of course there are tactical considerations to take into account.
Yeah, that too. All factors that will have a hand in today's outcome.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. It's a promising position. Delivers with wit, gets his head on it!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Saka looking to receive it in space. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Saka. And this is Kane. Bellingham! It's a loose ball. James, just like so many of his... Oh, what has happened here? That's going to be a goal kick. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tries to pass it through. He's found some chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They've played it short. Pings in across. Oh, good effort! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chalobah is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play. Oh, what a mistake! Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Mexico! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Anderson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham. Now it's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. James gets flagged offside.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely spread. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Saka. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And he was alert to it. Threads one in. It's Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Spread to the right. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Kane. And that brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. England finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! And he has his goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
England restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target.
England have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a goal kick. He's in a great position here. He's beaten the last man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's good play. Now the delivery.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Kane bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rice might just make this. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He is through here! Well, what about it? England are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Chance to deliver.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this is a great position. Takes a shot! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Cambio en México. Número 9.
England leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Rice. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in one-on-one.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now, can they get him away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saka. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get free. Kane. It's bounced back off the post. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot, and he's following up. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Cambio.
England have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
England have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Bellingham, good driving run.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Can he finish? Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
So, yet another step towards ultimate glory, another test passed.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
England really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará la información de cómo salir del estadio.
So with barely any time to recover from the previous round of games, it's time to go again. Victory here would be a giant step towards the prize that everyone desires. It is quarter-final day.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Interesting that both these managers denied their teams were among the favourites for the competition, Jim. What's your view on that?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
This then the greatest show on the grandest stage.
Can he latch on to this? And they've managed to get rid. Kane, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it.
Big chance!
Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Spence finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
This is the kind of player you want to watch, Peter. He's always on the move, up and down that flank, overlapping, getting crosses in at one end and then racing back to cut out an attack at the other. He's got the pace to make it all work, and he's got plenty of stamina too. He's a joy to watch for me.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gehi makes the interception. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Pressing high and with purpose. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. First quarter of an hour gone. Saka.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And Spence.
Can he get on the end of this?
England are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Saka.
Nice control.
Cross flung into...
Towering header! It's bounced back off the post.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Bellingham brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more. Senegal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Menu.
He is through here. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's had it nicked away. Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Lovely, now then.
Chance!
Oh, what has happened here?
And one more try! Goal! England! England take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has been cut short. No, he's not getting past him there. Spence gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rashford. Chooses to go crossfield. Rice. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Tries to cross. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a... Saka!
England can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stood up well to him there. That's been slipped through.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Kane. And he's there to get it away. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
England probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
England are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's found a way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Showing great feet there. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. Saka in acres of space out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No way through there. Now it's Saka. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. James spots it and intercepts.
Attention, changement.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And a header! It's hit the crossbar. Saka looking understandably energised after his goal. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Bellingham, good strong midfield running here. And it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Just eases him off the ball. Quansah promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, super find.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A heavy challenge. Just about up to 75 minutes. Out towards the flank. England can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving forward. England are looking to break at pace. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, that's fabulous. And he can thump it away. England have reclaimed it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And the through ball. Good ball, good chance for a shot! Unspoilen kindly here. And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. England pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Now, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Goes for a shot! All square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose...
Oh, shooting chance! Margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
England leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that's well seen too. Stones kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's been... And the shot! Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Gordon. Chooses to go cross-field. Out of play for a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Le numéro 10, le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 13, le numéro 6.
Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. Plays it in. Great chance! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon. And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shoots! England have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That has ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, just skip. Oh, just a keeper now. That's going to go a long way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. That has been knocked clear. O'Reilly, Gordon, and this is Kane. Anderson has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been caught on. Can he find the finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And that really is it. Time is up. So after all of that, what can we say?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. I think we're just about ready. Boy, you can feel the tension. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Now it is the turn of the captain.
Yeah, good pen that.
And he duly obliges. So on to the second man. That's a brilliant read.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, great save! That is a great save! We're on to number 3 here. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Saka is third in line. never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Made it look easy.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Rice is the fourth man to step up.
And it's 3-3.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
England looking to save match point. Sticks it away. And that takes us to sudden death. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Clearly for some, this is all too much. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
The margin of error is 0. And that will do it.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
England are out. There will be no place for them amongst the last 4. Just as genuine hopes were beginning to grow, the rug is pulled from beneath their feet. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
England really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
Le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste